My name is Lacy Cannon, and I live in Clinton, South Carolina. I got a phone call one morning. A guy said, "This is your other grandson from Raleigh." I said, "Corey, how are you?" He said, "Nan, I've had a bad few days." I decided to stop and eat supper before I headed back to Raleigh. And I did have a drink with my dinner. So when I pulled out of the parking lot of the restaurant, I was involved in a car accident. I said, "Are you okay?" He said, "No, Nana, I'm in jail. I got arrested for DUI and reckless endangerment." And I said, "What can I do for you?" And he said, "I need bail money." Less than 5 minutes later, my phone rang, and the man said, "I'm Corey's attorney, and he asked me to call you to see about you helping him with his bail money." And I said, "Okay, how much money does he need?" He said, $5,700. But I said, "I'm sorry, I can't come up with that." He said, "What if I get it reduced to $4,000? And then I said, "No, they don't do that." The guy hung up. I wanted to figure out immediately how to help Corey because I was worried that he was in trouble and needed help, but I just couldn't figure out a way to do it and protect myself too. So I started trying to get in touch with my granddaughter, who is a friend of Corey's, and he was in the house, in the kitchen, cooking his dinner. He had not been to Charlotte. He was not in jail. I had no idea that artificial intelligence could do something like this. The voice was right. The information was right. I just had no clue it could be done. I've heard that some people have this happen and they will not tell anybody. Me, I have told everybody I know, if you get a phone call, verify anything they tell you before you do anything to help that person.